But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to GB Gaming. Oh, there goes the camera. Don't ever move again, girl. Don't ever move again. Right, today we're going to be doing a bit of a vlog, and it's quite a self-serving one. I'm going to be the first to admit that, hold my hands up and say, yeah, I'm doing this for myself. I'm not necessarily doing it for anybody else, but it's a journey that I want to go on, and I'm hoping that some of you guys will want to kind of support me through this, and this is an intent for me to actually change certain aspects of my life at the minute. I've recently been looking at myself, recently bought a mirror, that was a mistake, and I've gained quite a lot of weight over the past 2 years, possibly 3 years, realistically speaking. I think 3 or 4 years ago, I was at quite a nice weight, quite a nice body shape. Things were looking pretty good for me overall. Hopefully, if I don't forget, you'll see a picture probably somewhere around there. I don't know, maybe? Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah, since then, I've got into some really, really bad habits. A lot of it is the fact that I sit down at a computer all day. I do work in an office, and I spend a lot of time at a desk, and of course then I come home and do the same thing, whether I'm modding or playing games. You may have noticed that I haven't uploaded as many videos lately, and part of that has been because I haven't spent as much time at the computer, because I'm trying to address some of the body issues that I've had. Now, so what I want to do today is I want to commit not to losing a specific amount of weight, but to a healthier lifestyle. And I feel that if I do a kind of a, whether it be weekly or bi-weekly vlog, that addresses the changes I'm making, addresses what I've done during the week, and addresses whether I've lost any weight or gained any fitness, or whether I feel better, etc. It's going to motivate me. It's going to make me do it, because thanks everybody, by the way. I've got 10,000 subscribers on YouTube right now between myself and Bane, and if I promise that I'm going to do something in front of you guys, I've kind of damn well got to do it at this point, because hell, it would be embarrassing if I didn't. I've got over there on the other screen, I did a weigh-in first thing this morning, and it makes for some pretty horrifying reading. If you're British, now I'm pretty sure I'm about 5'6", so, you know, not quite dwarf, but I'm not far off. I think I'm a relatively tall hobbit, as hobbits go. But I weighed myself this morning, and I weigh 16.9 stone in British weight, if you will. That is really, really hefty for somebody of my height. I believe if you look on the BMI index, that's going to be morbidly obese. Nice. We like that. Facially, I don't think I look too bad, but my body, hopefully there'll be another thing up there again, showing what like my body shape looks like now. It'll just be me waving, I hope. To translate that into both European and American weighting systems, kilos, I weigh 107 or so kilos, which is, again, well, it's the same weight as the stone, which is massive. And in pound, it makes for even more terrifying reading. I weigh roughly 236 pound. I think anybody would agree that that's pretty beastly for a man of my height. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I have started a new diet as of today, and it just cuts out a lot of the shit that I was eating. One thing to note about me is I am a single man. I do have a housemate, but to all intents and purposes, I live alone. So cooking, generally speaking, hasn't been much of a priority for me. So eating healthy, that goes out the window when you're getting takeout. You know, whether you're getting a pizza or whatever, or Indian, Chinese, it's all relatively bad for you. I'm very aware of that, but it hasn't really stopped me in the past. That's the first thing that I do need to identify as a problem and change that. So change my eating habits somewhat. Not necessarily cut everything that's bad for me out. I don't think that's necessarily a healthy way or a sustainable way to do things. So I'll limit myself to treats maybe once a week. I don't know whether that be, well, I don't know, a pot of ice cream or whatever. Haven't worked this bit out as fully as I'd like to yet, but I am going to be eating more healthily. And when I find things that are the right amount of calories that give you the right nutrients, I'll probably share them with you on my vlogs if anybody's interested, if anybody feels that they want to trim themselves as well as me. God knows I probably need it more than any of you. But yeah, I'm also going to be, rather terrifyingly, I have just joined the gym. There's a local gym, and it's just down the road for me. Not too bad. And I'm going to be going to that hopefully 4 times a week. As of, it'll actually be as of Saturday, because I'm not going to have the time. I'm at work for most of the week, but I will be, when I get back to work after my 2-week holiday, I'm going to be continuing doing that and going first thing in the morning before I even go to work. 7 AM gym sessions, it doesn't sound ideal, does it? But it's got to be done. I'm 30 years old, I weigh the weight that I've told you, and it's a problem. It is affecting my health somewhat. Not terribly, but I've had a couple of recent health worries or health scares that have really made me think, okay, maybe it's time that you need a pretty extensive change to the way that you live, just so you can carry on enjoying your life. I mean, if I get to a point where I'm so overweight that I can't do anything useful, then that's clearly going to negatively affect my life massively. So that's what this vlog is about. I'm going to entitle the vlog Fatty Wants More Cakes. And believe me, Fatty does want more cakes. I can't think of anything but cakes most of the day. But we're not going to be eating them, and I'm going to be tracking my progress, telling you what's going on. This should come out either on Wednesday or on Thursday, and then I'll be recording my next one next Wednesday. So, don't know what the date is next Wednesday. I should probably check that, shouldn't I? Look at that. Next Wednesday the 2nd. I'll probably record that the morning before I go down and visit Bane. So that's an interesting thing that's happening next week. Hopefully you'll see Bane and myself together in a room. Maybe at a Games Workshop table, because he mentioned something about that. It's terrifying me. I don't really do Games Workshop, but I'm a quick learner. It'll be fine. So yeah, that's what next week is going to bring. I've actually got 2 weeks off as of, well, next Monday. And we'll be going down to the south of England to spend a little bit of time with him. It should be really, really good fun. I'm not spending the whole 2 weeks there. I think his wife would probably kill me. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. It's been something that I've been working up to talking about with you guys for about 2 weeks now. I said 2 or 3 weeks ago that I was going to do this and it was going to happen, but it's actually a really scary subject. Trying to address the major issues that you have with yourself is actually it's really worrying, and it's hard to do, but eventually you've got to look at yourself, as I said earlier, in a bit of a tongue-in-cheek way, in the mirror, and recognise when changes need to be made, and that's what this whole video has been about. So hopefully you will comment on this video, tell me if you're a fitness guru, if you know what you're talking about, or if you're struggling with your weight. Comment in the video, tell me what you think I should do, tell me the healthy foods that you've come across that are still very filling and you gain a lot of fulfillment for. Tell me the best kinds of exercise that you think I should be doing, and of course tell us all if you are struggling with a weight issue or with any other issue, and we'll see if we can help you along too. I'd love to see response videos, that would be awesome. I've never actually had a response video, I'd love to get one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to me today. I know it's been a bit of a waffle, but it's something I really wanted to get out there and get myself motivated. So watch this space. Hopefully this space will be getting smaller.